Look, Busy with B show is conservative. Okay. It's conservative just a little bit. Like y'all can do what y'all want. It depends on what mood I'm in. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, this is season 4 of the Busy with B show. Okay, as
Busy with B.
nothing has changed, we are still waiting for Phoenix to join me in the studio.
Yeah,
It's
Phoenix.
all love. You know, it's all love, but we waiting.
Yeah.
I got a filler.
Oh yeah, I'm
Introduce.
this I am the hoo Pastor Green Thumb from 420 Friendly Radio. Um Shout out to everybody who is still rocking with
Oh,
formerly.
let people know.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Do
let
your
me.
thing.
So, guys, you know I was Rip Radio Network for the last year or so. So I'm here. I do my podcast here in the Greenbelt studio, black owned. And if you guys been following me, you know I've been doing this thing for over 3 years now. But I'm super excited to be with.
Beltway Radio and beyond. Beyond. Yes, it is.
Yes,
That's the
yes,
new
yes.
thing. That's the new thing. So
Black owned doing his
this
thing.
is home now. This is home.
Okay. So I'm excited. I'm still a part. So you see the background looks a little different. Everything looks a little different, but the love and the energy is still the same. They kept a
Absolutely.
lot of the shows.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's just like I wanted to come back. And if you don't know,
Glad you're back.
yes,
We're
thank
glad you're
you.
back. You know, see, let me just slide in here and just say, this would make the network go for people like you, people like the other shows. We need people like Busy with me.
Thank you.
We need this.
Yes.
We need this.
So
This is
I'm
what we
back.
need.
Yes. Yes, I'm back. I'm back in the studio here. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to do my season 4.
Word.
2023 guys is just looking awesome for the Busy with B brand and the Loving and Free movement.
That's what's up.
So
That's what's up. I'm proud
I'm
of you.
excited.
I'm
Yes.
talking a little bit outside, and you was telling me about some of the plans that you had. I think you need to stay right up on that, on with your path that you have, because it's a good one. And
Yeah.
if you stick to that, and like I was telling you before, that we've been doing this for over 10 years. 420 Friendly Radio, we've been doing it a long time. So we've done, no sound, the don't show up guests,
Yeah.
guess away, it ain't hype no more.
Yeah.
It's the shit going. I mean, stuff is going to happen. I just want people to know stuff will happen
Yeah.
when you start rocking with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm happy you're here. We're gonna have some fun.
No, we gonna have some fun.
I need to. What you sipping on over there? What is that?
So I never say what's in my cup, okay?
Is
So
that
this
supposed to
could
be
be
classy? Is that
this is
classy?
a mommy's cup, okay? So whatever's in your cup, okay? This is happy hour. So whatever's in your cup is in your cup, okay?
Okay,
It could be
I'm-
coffee. I never say what's in my cup, okay?
You should have
Because
said
I
mind your
could be
business. You could have said
that
mind your business.
see, mind your business,
Mind your
okay?
business. Thank
If if you need a cup, it's break
That's all right. I'm
time.
about to get something to drink.
But I never say what's in my cup. But guys, 2023 is just looking so awesome. Let me just update you a little bit on what I've been up to since I've been on break. Okay.
Talk to us.
So one of the things, and shout out to Tink, she's here right
Hey, Tink.
on my live on
What's up?
Instagram. But this show will run back. So just shout out to that. Most of you guys know I'm very passionate about my community. I am a licensed life insurance agent. Okay, I got into being an agent because I was tired of going to and uh, when I really first started the podcast, I was having a lot of moms that lost their kids. And I was covering those stories, and I knew them, and it was just I don't cover that much of that type anymore because I felt like it was taking a toll on me, and I felt like what can I do more to help? So, it just really took a toll on me. But shout out to, I mean, I could think of the moms and now support groups and stuff like that. But as I was saying, I'm a licensed life insurance agent. And I got into that because I was tired of the GoFundMe's, and I was tired of seeing my community suffer in a way of not knowing a legacy or not having a legacy plan. So guys, continue those DMs. I mean, we got some great things coming with
That's good.
that 2023. Just learning financial literacy and just understanding that a lot of other cultures set up legacy plans, but they break generational curse because
Right.
they have life insurance policies in place to do that.
That's
So
right.
I mean, that's the one thing that's guaranteed. We cannot be afraid to talk about it because at the end of the day, I would rather be prepared than not.
That's a lot of households need to talk about. Moving on.
Yeah.
Because when somebody's gone, you don't want that. Nobody wants that, but you have to have a plan in place. So when it does happen, everything will be calm. Everybody rushing to get money for this and that. Get your life plan together. I
Get your
understand what you're
get
saying.
your life plan
That's
together.
definitely
That mean
important.
that's the
That's
one
important.
thing that's guaranteed, and we just don't know
They
when it's
don't,
going to
because
happen.
people are scared to talk about death,
We
and
can't.
we
We
never
can't.
want to talk about it, but you have to.
We can't be scared to talk about it. It's the one thing that's guaranteed. And I mean,
Absolutely.
I've become comfortable with it in a way. Like, do I want to be cremated? Do
Yeah.
I want to go in the ground? Like, I'm really,
Yeah.
really comfortable
Yeah.
with it
Yeah.
because having small kids, it's just I
Yeah.
want them to worry
Yeah.
about nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you can really set
That's
yourself
important.
up
That's
where
important.
you can. It's just things really need to be in order, and just knowing these families and just going through things. I lost my grandmother on.
Sorry
Um,
to hear that. Sorry
Thank
about
you.
that.
I lost her on Thanksgiving.
Mm, mm,
So it's just seeing my family
mm,
go through such turmoil,
mm-hmm.
but because I'm in a position to, do these life insurance plans and stuff like that, being able to have a family
Right,
meeting.
right,
Okay, we
right,
can
right.
make this a
There
party,
you go.
okay? It
There you
don't
go.
have to be
There you go.
all,
Right. We're gonna
what's
get the
going.
business out the way. Then we gonna have a drink.
You know
We
what
gonna
I'm
get
saying?
that
Just
out
have
the
a
way.
good time. We
Yeah.
can't be scared of it. We have to talk about it. We have to love on it because what we don't want to happen is,
Yeah. That time.
having to
Yep.
scrape money together, and then
And that's what family
yeah.
started. Everybody want to beef, and you know how y'all know.
Y'all
This
know,
ain't nothing new. This ain't
look, I
nothing new.
always say everybody gotta
Everybody knows. It's
bring it.
always when it's time to put up some money, and especially when somebody's who's deceased that maybe that pulled the family together. Somebody
Yeah.
that keep everybody calm. That maybe that person is gone.
Yeah.
You don't have nobody
The-
to take
yeah.
control. So I've seen it. I've
Yeah,
seen it.
so it's just like I'm out there in the community. I'm doing that. I'm doing some community events for women, guys.
That's
Most of
good
them.
luck.
I mean, I want you guys to know that. I mean, I see a lot of women just saying you're beautiful, like, and you glow, and you this and you that. But if you've been following me for years, you understand that it's a story behind
I ain't
all
heard
of
that
that.
since '87. They say you beautiful. You. I ain't heard that. In a long
No,
time.
it's just
87.
seeing women
I ain't
come
heard
out
that. I'm sorry.
and just love on me the way you guys
Right.
have.
Yeah.
This season will be about transparency. This season I will talk a lot about my journey, my healing journey. Me finally coming to a place where I can value myself. I love myself, and I feel like the more that I found self love and self healing, the more I was able to be valued
Gotcha.
outside of me. So I just feel like this show, you
There
guys,
you
this
go.
is going to be about us
There you go.
loving on us,
That's right.
all of that good stuff. What else? What else I had going on? Some stuff I can't announce yet,
Mhm.
but I'm just kind of trying to update you
Right.
with some of the things that I'm working on. So we know we're gonna have my book will be here
What's
2023.
the book entitled? What's the book entitled?
And,
Are you still holding that? Can we get that?
no, my book. If you guys been following me for a while, you should know. But my book is called No Longer Hiding.
Okay.
And it's just no longer hiding. For so long I was ashamed of everything I've been through. I was ashamed of my own story. And so-called friends began to tell my own daggone story. They began to tell my story. So it was just being in a place because God had isolated me and He was working on me and He was loving on me. But just really being in a place where I don't have to hide no more.
Yeah.
I'm proud of everything that molded me into exactly who I am that's sitting in front of you guys. And it's just because of everything I've been through, I now can inspire other women and men, but other women just to be great and be a great version of yourself.
We need more people like you. We need more
Yeah.
people. When you get into the community, you start reaching out to the community.
Yeah.
You never know who you may reach. You never know who you. It may be 10 people out there,
I
and
used
eight of them ain't paying you no mind.
I'm gonna
But
tell
it's
you.
two of them over there listening.
That's all. It's just like I was always removed from, me having followers, me having likes. The more I did not care, the more God rewarded me,
Right,
and it
right.
took time. And now when I see myself, I get a lot of people wanting help with, building their social media platforms and things of that nature. I mean, so it's just like marketing, LLCs, entrepreneurship, for youth, Loving and Free, which is the nonprofit, guys. So that's gonna be real heavy in the community. But I'm planning to help young girls partner
Gotcha.
with
That's
uh,
that's big.
brown people, women that's doing great things in the community that has their own boutiques, nails, hair. It's so many things, but I just
Yeah.
want we gonna have options. You know,
Okay.
we not gonna just train out. Oh, if you don't go to college, there's nothing left to do.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
it's just like busy, been
No,
busy.
that's good. You gotta
Okay.
stay, especially with the youth. You gotta stay involved with the youth, man. I gotta give you some love on that because a lot of people don't have patience for that. You
Mm.
gotta deal with the youth, man. You know,
It
once,
take a lot of
yeah,
patience.
because they ain't got no sense. And then when they get to going on you, you like, wait a minute, you gotta keep it cool. Okay, I ain't gonna grab them up. You
But
know,
see,
so
that's my thing.
that's
I
good.
want to be more proactive
Got you. Right.
instead of
Right.
reacting. So I want to get them
Okay.
early. I want to get
I
them.
see you over there dropping quotes. I hear you.
Yeah, I want to be. I want to
I'm
be
mad at you.
proactive. I want to get my. I want to get the youth before.
Mm.
You know, I before teen pregnancy. Before you know, really, like I said, loving and free is going to be about teaching value,
Mm.
teaching love, and just knowing that you are valuable, no matter
Yeah.
where you from. This Southeast girl, you know, it took me a while to appreciate me and love me. So I
That's right.
think
That's right.
loving and free is going to be
There you
all
go. There
about
you go.
that.
I don't think anybody would watch if I did a story of myself. I did a the hoo story.
Okay. What's your
Everybody,
story?
ain't
See,
nobody
okay, so look, y'all get
everybody got a story, but ain't nobody paying.
no people. I mean, like you said, if you could just reach
Just
one person,
loving on yourself.
loving on yourself.
That's my story. It's the love of yeah, but you know what I mean. I mean, going back to the youth thing. That to me is special because coming up, we had that. In case y'all don't know, I'm 50, but when I was young,
He 50 something.
50, no 50, even 50,
Okay.
and we had people we could talk to. And then there was a time where nobody, kids was, everybody was buck wild, ain't nobody had nobody to talk to, everything shut down, and of course the COVID came, but we need people in these streets to be able to talk to these cheering,
It's a
these
lot of
kids, right?
it's a lot of organizations that's out there.
Yeah, yeah.
I more so say just shout out to some of them. Loving, what I was about to say, loving and free. Of course, that's mine.
Okay. So they specialize in dealing with the youth in the
Well,
community.
I would say Women in Heels, Curtis
Okay.
Streets. That
Gotcha.
that one is really dear to my heart. So she's not only doing things in the community, and then I see down, guns down DC. It's just so many,
There's just a lot of
and I
it
see
is.
a lot of women organizations just really out there doing
Gotcha.
their thing. So it's a lot of murder free
Yeah.
DC. It's
Just
just a
gotta do your
lot of
research. Do your research.
yeah, it's a lot of organizations out there in the community, and hopefully, well, I'm gonna claim it this year. You will hear more from the Loving and Free organization,
Gotcha.
along with Busy with B. I've been more so focusing
I'm
a
talking
lot
about. That's what I'm
on
talking about.
the Busy with B brand.
Okay.
Um,
You got a lot of stuff. I know you.
I'm
I know
just
you special. We
I-
need special like people like you on this network.
I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to look. I am though. I really do feel that, guys. And if you do not know, I tapped into motivational speaking. I spoke in Chicago for the very first time, so I'm gonna be reacting. Look, this is me just loving on myself. I'm not bragging,
Loving
okay?
on
I'm just
myself.
letting you guys know what God is doing within me. So if you guys are not following the YouTube channel, that is where I'm gonna release my first speech. Okay,
Okay.
loving and free. So and that's where I got the book
Let me
title
ask you a
from.
question. What's the difference between talking in front of 20 versus talking in front of 200?
It's no different, and that's what I had to learn. So with my first speech, I had shout out to Dr. Shamika, and I'm working with her also.
Shamik, what's up with you?
And it was just a process because I never spoke before. But I like when I'm in the studio, I can find something to say and I can ramble on. But when you speaking in front of no matter how many, you want to convey a story. And you want it to be,
Keep 'em
following
interested, keep 'em
you.
interested. Right,
You,
right.
I mean, because you can babble. Like that's what separates you from being a good speaker and then a great speaker. And that's what I'm learning.
Right, right.
And I was so hard on myself, guys. But again, I'm gonna release it. So y'all, whatever y'all can look. This is not my first rodeo. As far as I get thumbs down on YouTube and I get thumbs up on YouTube. So it's really not my first rodeo, but it was just really exciting to see the audience, and I was
That's
placed.
what's up.
I
That's
was
good
placed
love.
at the end, y'all. So I wanted to be a sandwich.
I see you back there. Okay.
I wanted to be somewhere in the middle. But with my first public speak, engaged, hey, I was in. It was a lot, but
So
I got
you're
through it.
more comfortable. I mean, you have no problem with speaking in front of 500, right? If somebody had you booked you right now, step up to the mic.
You gotta do it. You know,
That's what
I
I'm
feel
talking
like
about. I said I'm talking about get all up in there.
no, you gotta do it. It's
Yeah.
just like more so I was prepared.
Mm.
I wanted to, like, I really was. I was prepared, and I just allowed God to use
Hey,
me.
there you go.
And
There
I
you
didn't,
go.
I knew kind of which way I wanted to go, but I just allowed God to
There you
order
go.
my steps, and it was really amazing. That's where the title of my book is from. No longer hiding.
Okay.
I was the middle child, born with cerebral palsy, cross-sided, all of that. So I had a lot of things I had to go through, and I'm just grateful that I don't look like what I've been through.
Okay.
And I'm just now telling my own story.
There you go. There
okay?
you go. I'm gonna get a story together one day.
You gonna get
one
a story
day, loving
together?
myself.
So
With
tell people. I think is Phoenix here. Did you see her? Oh, I saw you.
No, you want?
Oh, I saw you waving. No, because I was just about to.
Me and Phoenix gonna talk.
A lot of times people, they want to know about um podcasting. I know I get a lot of that, and I know you are a new network. You guys, this is where I shoot my. I just wanted to give you sometime before we take a little break here in the studio, just to tell people about your brand, where you're located, just about your company.
Absolutely. We are Beltway Radio and Beyond. This is formerly RIP Radio Network. So we still got the same love and the same shows that you're used to seeing on RIP Radio. We just established late December. So we're getting this thing started now. We're in Greenbelt, Maryland.
Okay.
You can always reach us at beltwayradiobeyond@gmail.com. For any questions you may have, you want to get a new show, you want to come on, you may want to come check us out, just sit in the studio. Come on, check us out, man. We're in Greenbelt. We have lovely ladies like Buzy B on here. We have other personalities
It's
that's
a
doing
lot.
their thing. If you can see on my show, The Real Talk, Uncensored, we got Gunline Radio. It's a celebration on this network. We're going to keep the party going. Beltway Radio and Beyond.
Beltway Radio and Beyond. What do you do outside of Beltway Radio and Beyond?
I am the from 420 Friendly Radio, one of the three characters. We've been doing it a long time. We old OGs of the game. We've been partying a long time. Other than that, laying in the bushes, trying to do my thing. We getting older now. So when you're getting older, there's certain things you can't do like you used to. So I'm trying to find my fitting where I could just say here and just
do your thing.
Loving me.
I'm gonna get your other half up here.
We're gonna get him. Definitely get him.
I want to get him up here just because I want you to see. I'm basically. The show must go on. Okay,
absolutely.
You know that this podcast is about highlighting entrepreneurs, highlighting us. No matter where you from, you could be great and just motivating and inspiring. Yes. So today was just the opening of the show. I didn't really want to overcrowd it. Not kicking him off. Look, he's talking over me and everything. We're going to teach him some manners, okay? But it's all good. I had to learn these things. I used to talk when my guests was talking and stuff. But this is, what I'm saying is, we all have to start from somewhere. No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. But I'm going to get his partner in crime up here just to, look, improvise, okay? The show must go on.
Yes, indeed.
Guys, so I'm over here. Oh, okay.
What's happening, Miss? I'm about to bang on the.
I gotta get used to them being loud. Oh my goodness.
You gotta be loud.
Y'all, let me tell you. So y'all know, again, on this show, I'm gonna be talking about it all. This is transparent season. This is healing. This is love, right? Yeah. We coming up on the elevator today. I'm telling y'all a live story before I even let him introduce himself, right? And so he was telling, he was hangry. He was angry. So that means he's hungry, but he was angry, right? And he telling us the story. And he get to banging on the elevator door and scared the crap out of me. I've been in an abusive relationship. I was like, oh, but that story, y'all gotta check out the book for all of that stuff. Introduce yourself.
I'm a mellow dude. I'm not like that. Only when you know what I'm saying, mess with my food or whatever. But anyway, my name is Big Hoover. I'm 1/3 of 420 Friendly Radio, and I'm 1/3 of Beltway Radio and Beyond. You can say that too. Man, I'm the laid back dude. I'm the wild one, but I'm the conservative one. You know what I mean? So I'm just here for the fun, man. For I like the being on the radio, being able to talk about stories that people don't know about, and
Mm-hmm.
talk about things that's going on in the community and stuff like that. So I like putting out information and stuff like that. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
asking, what are some of the things y'all talk about on y'all show?
We talk about any and everything. You know what I'm saying? People hear the name 420 Friendly Radio and just think it's about weed or whatever. No, no. 420 Friendly is about a good time. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It's about you don't have to be 420. You can be 420 friendly. You can just know. I'm pretty sure everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that smoke weed. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? But
But what? So 420 mean that? It's
yeah,
like
420 is like
because
a
I don't
code
know.
for weed.
It's like what?
A code for weed. It's like 420 is like April the 20th. That's
Oh yeah,
National
yeah, yeah,
Smokeout Day.
yeah. Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah, you know what I mean.
okay,
So now
okay.
you catching up now. You good?
I'm with look, I'm with you.
All
Y'all
right.
know. Look. I really look. I need to get more a more little street. But
Yeah.
no, yeah. My shout out to Shar was one of the first females who had CBD
Okay.
in the community. She had a store down Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
She's out in Richmond doing her thing.
Cool.
So hopefully we can get her back here. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
I think she's about to open up her shop down in Richmond. So I just want to shout her out and just show her some love. Sherry Gibson, continue to do your thing and
Mm-hmm.
be proud of that culture, that
Right.
world. Like
See,
it's medicine.
before we started 420, I mean, when we started 420 Penny Radio, all of this wasn't going on. Like you said, we've been doing this for 12 years. So people just started, legalizing in their states and stuff like that. And we've been keeping people up abreast on what state is legal and not, and where
Yeah.
to go and all that stuff like that. But you know, we felt it. Like what I'm saying, you can't stop this movement.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It's healing. It's fun. It's a lot. So
mainly I would say it's better than alcohol, to be honest.
You
You
know
know
what
what
I
I
mean?
mean? So it's just like
what I mean?
yeah. I mean now I really changed my views on the weed world.
Mhm,
And it's just like really this show is just a judge free zone. But
That's how
I'm
we are.
when I tell you I'm here for it, and I feel
Mhm.
like as long as we learn about it's so many things with people with certain um,
Disabilities and
lupus,
all that stuff.
rheumatoid arthritis.
Mhm.
It's so many things out here that we is just can heal and help. So I definitely have changed my views on that culture. I feel like anything that you do it smart, you do it safe, and
Exactly.
it makes sense.
Exactly.
I'm all here for it. But guys, on this show this year, we're gonna be talking about it all. We're
Yeah,
gonna be
that's cool, and that's cool, and I'm sitting in the studio with Trump and listening to your show. I love your output, your energy. You know what I mean? You have great energy, and your guests are cool and everything like that. So I'm like, I'm here for the Busy Bee show for real.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So
Thank you.
they was like, which week do you want to do Hoover? I was like, Tuesday. I want to do the Busy with Me show. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And
So,
I
yeah.
like mellow.
Yeah.
I like mellow show. I mean mellow shows like this, and it's good because if I could have y'all on Tuesdays, we could do more like location things. We can do things to highlight. It's just all about coming together. I think a lot of times as a culture, as a people, we feel like we can't share, we can't love on each other, and things of that nature. So I'm just hoping, with 2023, I just see partnerships. Okay, I see women empowerment things.
That's
I
cool.
see.
I love that.
I'm gonna get them. Look, even though they into the culture and all of that, look, they gonna come over to my world when we in the community.
Yeah.
They gonna have their banners out there. It's really like about
Absolutely.
being a team and really just combining our worlds. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all could work with,
Yeah.
Busy with
Oh,
Women and
absolutely,
Free and,
absolutely,
Busy with Beast. Look, I know I'm
Yeah.
gonna be busy.
It's all about networking. Period. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So if you ain't networking, you ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I mean?
So I
You
mean,
gotta
like I
have that
said, I
network.
know a lot of people that really want to get into this podcast world, this
Mm-hmm.
podcast thing. You never know. I'd be like, look, let's host something right here in this space. So you just never know.
Let's do it.
You got to be open,
Let's do it.
and just loving on each other.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
What should we talk about? Look, I feel like I done talked about myself so much, but that's what when you've been on a break. I
Yeah.
just feel like I've been through so much, so I'm just like, especially in the last 4 months of my life, losing my grandmother. Okay, that was really, really major. Giving that speech in Chicago and really, touching different women preparing for my book. You know, you gotta revisit.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix is in the. I can kick
Phoenix is
you
ill.
to the God. I'm gonna always
All right, all
look.
right.
We gonna take a mini, like not even really a mini break here in the studio. We're gonna take a mini break in the studio, and I'm not gonna forget what I was about to say.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Phoenix is
Phoenix
here.
is-
2023. You can sit wherever you want. Hey girl, hey. It's cold. It's all good. Look, I wasn't scared. You left it in the car. You got time. You wanna go get it? Oh, good. And I ain't even really ready, man. You heard me? Yeah, I'm ready. We'll just have to download the show today. What is going on? We physically seen each other since we took our break.
Yes, we have. I am late. It's called traffic, but I'm here. What is
Yes.
going on?
Phoenix, I miss you. I've been
I miss
talking
you
for the
too.
first, like, once they watch the show back on YouTube, they going to get a lot of me, just really just updating them because this show was just about getting a feel of the new studio
Mhm.
and just getting a feel of where, Busy will be loving and free is going. So,
Absolutely.
you got to catch me up. I
Oh
mean, I catch you up
yeah.
after the show. You missed all my
I
catching up.
know, right? I'm sorry. Yes, definitely during my break I've been working on it's called self care. Taking care of some things I have coming up myself. And I have a lot of projects coming up that you guys will be seeing me post. If you don't follow me at Phoenix is 2x underscore warrior. It's a few projects I have coming up in my podcast. Actually, Let's Talk will be back in March.
Okay.
I planned on doing it, January, but I'm still working on other projects right now. But definitely when I come back on, I would definitely, how I go hard. I'm going hard. It's
Yes.
2023. It's 2023. It's a year of laughter. And, let's put a little more laughter in our lives. You
No,
know,
for real.
we,
Laughter, love.
yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
We don't get enough of that.
Yeah.
So let's do that this year.
I do it. Look, I'm just so happy to see Phoenix. Okay, okay. But no, I'm really happy to see you. Regardless of Phoenix, y'all, she was always late. We know she late to the studio, but I mean, it really the fact that she do what she have to do, whether she driving from, Columbia to get
Mm-hmm.
here to Greenbelt, I just respect it. But one thing. Just about growth. Look, I was
Mm-hmm.
not afraid. I was like, the show must look. I could start, and then I use the seat fillers. Like, no, but shout out to Mike and shout out to Carlos.
Yeah,
Um,
shout out to y'all.
and
Thank
so
you for holding it down.
yeah, so just look, I got to look. I'm a jokester. If you don't know nothing else, I'm a jokester. But thank you guys so much for having my back. Welcome to look coming on the Busy with B show, introducing your brand and your company. So Belt Way Radio and beyond.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I like the little hook.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought.
Okay, so Beltway and beyond.
Yeah. So just shout out to them, and I'm gonna be around for a while. Like I said, I don't think I said this before Phoenix came, but I'm gonna be working on my network, Loving and Free Network. Okay. Geared towards helping other podcasters grow and just like love on themselves.
Definitely, I love it. I
So
definitely
I'm
love
working
that.
on it. The space is already there, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely gonna be here. And we family. Beltway Radio Beyond. Busy would be family. It's hard to let go. So even though I'll be doing my own thing, I still might pull up. I mean, I still may do the studio thing. So that'll
Right,
be
definitely.
that'll be a
That's
whole
a good look.
yeah,
That's
because I really like, coming and showing up.
yeah.
But it's just like I'm getting into a phase where I'm no longer hiding. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
pushing myself to
Yes.
get in front of that camera, to do some of the things that I want to do. And
Definitely.
I can't wait to share the room with you. We got our books.
Oh
Okay.
yes, definitely,
Yeah. So.
definitely. I am. One thing I have learned as an author, though, if you guys don't know, I do have my own book as well, The Journey of the Unbreakable Warrior, which you can get it online on Amazon. You can also get it Target, Walmart. You can get it at those places. But one thing I have learned is don't take a break. Like, you got to keep pushing. That's one
Mm.
thing that I had gotten relaxed a little bit in the beginning. I think I got, not I think, I know that I should have pushed more. So I'm pushing this year. We're going to push it more. So you guys go ahead and check it out. The Journey of the Unbreakable Warrior. Being an author is not just writing a book. You gotta keep on talking about it. Share, go around and make sure that people understand the reason why you even wrote the book.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
So why did you write the book? Look,
Okay, yeah, definitely.
I'm interviewing you a little bit. Okay,
Okay,
okay. This is the
yeah.
first show, and I really want this. Is the first show of season 4,
Mhm.
and we still mapping out how that may look. Okay,
Mhm.
Phoenix may or may not be here every week,
Mhm.
but you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole vibe every time we
Yeah.
come together. So one of the reasons why I selected Phoenix to be my partner in crime because it just felt right. And it still continues to feel good, And I was just like, hey, Phoenix, I'm like, are you coming back? And so it was just like I reached out to her. I'm like, I mean, I just need to know, you know.
Yes.
So it's just like, I love you. And one thing about our energies is two different energies. I
Mhm.
feel like having her around has and somewhat unlocked me,
Mhm.
and I love that about you. It's just like you don't care what nobody think,
I
and it's
don't.
just like really helping me embrace
Yeah,
just who I
definitely.
am,
Yeah.
and want to surround yourself with women that or people that
Mhm.
see you that you don't have to be nobody else
Else
but
but
your
yourself.
authentic self.
Yes.
So I love her for that, and
Mhm.
I really feel like together we can just help so many women.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Lupus. I'm gonna let Phoenix, have about 5 minutes just to
Mhm.
really just talk about just herself, her book, and some of the things like just I want everybody to see how great she is, like how I see
Thank
her.
you.
But it's just like, yes, I cannot wait to like join you as an author and everything else.
Oh
Do your
yes,
thing. Take over.
definitely.
Okay. Let's talk with
Okay.
Phoenix.
Okay, so definitely, when I wrote my book, during the time that I had wrote my book, I had just had a hip replacement. I have two hip replacements actually. That was caused by a vascular necrosis. I do have lupus. I've had lupus for 15 years. I was a teen mom. I am a teen mom. Okay. I had my son at 15. So the book, it tells it my audience are young teenager mothers as well as fathers, mothers. It culture. It hits all of those subjects because I spoke my truth. One thing I am really big on is authenticity. Like, you have to be authentic. Be yourself. I am not, and as she said, Busy B, I don't give two shits about what you think about me because I know my story. I am my author. We all are authors
Of
story.
our own story.
So I definitely was not afraid to talk about it. I spoke about who I dealt with, who I didn't deal with, relationships. It talked about dating and love. It talked about all of that. And us as women, we need to really, as young teenagers, we don't really think about, we just say we want to have fun. You dating this person or you dating that person. When you guys have sex, you like, okay, well, sex goes beyond that. It's different types of ways of intercourse. I would say that word on the
Mm-hmm.
safe side. So I spoke about all of that. And when you really read my story and understand the way I am, I spoke about even as a child, I was so angry. I felt like I was an atomic bomb waiting to explode,
Mm-hmm.
and I had my reasons and I spoke about that. So when you read the book, you're really going to understand me, why I have the name Phoenix, and why warrior is also added to that. With me battling with lupus, it's not just lupus I have alone. I have fibromyalgia, I have a vascular necrosis, I have severe high blood pressure. For me to be in the mid 30s, I'm gonna give y'all my full age, but in the mid,
Not her. Oh, hold on. Go ahead.
yes, but no, definitely, now I'm at the age where I understand and why I am very much more humble than I was as a teenager. And to really appreciate my parents of what they did to step up as parents. And I spoke about all of that in culture coming from a Sierra Leonean home.
Okay.
So, when you read the book, you definitely will find that out. I am, really big on talking about self and being a boss. The way how you have to manifest what you like. Words I say, I be like, my yacht name is going to be this, and my yacht name. You got to
And
bring
really
it
just
to
like
life.
doing the work.
Yeah, speak it out and really do the work. So definitely helping other women, other men, teenagers, and when I say men, it's just that, when you hear the story and when you read the story and you see what I'm speaking about with men, as far as stepping up as a father, stepping up as a friend, or just stepping up in a relationship, stepping up,
Yeah,
period.
I feel like we are definitely in a time where is you can't hide.
No.
So I'm excited. Like I said, this year
Oh, yeah.
is the year of no longer hiding. And
Mm-hmm.
I started that title, but now I say the God in me, right?
Oh, yes.
Because I felt like when He had me in hiding,
Mm-hmm.
He hid me because I didn't quite know who I was. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
quite value myself. I didn't. I was so unsure, and I still go through that anxiety.
Yeah.
So it's just like really coming to this 2023 thing, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm